everybody, welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings with Lady D. I'm your host for this next half an hour, Lady D. I hope you've all had a wonderful week. So even like today, we've got a really, with the astrology, there's things that were coming up today, and also we've got the new moon that's coming up this week too. So, and I'm coming an hour earlier from those in Australia. So I'm coming here at 2 p.m. here in Australia, and in New York it's 11 p.m. So okay, so today we do actually have a conjunction with Neptune, and we've got the Sun, and we've got Mercury. So with this is going to be our judgment might be cloudy, and our thinking, we might even be sort of not feeling motivated, but our thinking is not clear thinking. We can't get a clear picture on things with the Neptune that's sort of fogging things up a bit there. And we've got the moon that's in Capricorn today. So the Capricorn moon is really trying to get us to be motivated, get things structured, get things going. We're going to get things done now. We can't be too emotional. We just got to get things done. But then a lot of Pisces energy that's coming up is sort of bringing up emotions and bringing up things to the forefront today. But also we've got coming up this week ahead, we have this new moon that's coming up on the 22nd of March, which is on Wednesday at 4:23 a.m. That's my time here in Sydney. So it will be more like the 21st if you're on the other side of the world. So, and this new moon, it's not going to be an ordinary just new moon that's in Aries. We're also going to be a square to Mars, and it's going to conjunct Mercury, which is also going to be in Mars. So we're going to have this week Mercury moving into Mars. Mercury moving into Aries, getting that all mixed up. So what's this with this Aries energy? When we're dealing with Aries, we're dealing with ourselves. Aries rules the first house, which is you, your body, and it's about you. When you speak to an Aries, if you know anyone that is an Aries, Sun, they can be very strong personalities. I have a friend who has a lot of planets in Aries, so she's a strong character. And the thing about with Aries that they think that they're always right, so they can be a bit argumentative, and they're good leaders. So with this new moon we can bring up things to do with leadership, about you being a leader, you being more confident in yourself going forward, but also like you're thinking that you're right, your thoughts this week, especially with this new moon, you're going to be like, I'm very much in control and I'm right. There's a thing about being perhaps independent as well. Aries is a very strong sign. So it's going to be a very strong energy that's going to be coming up here. When we do have, so we've got the Sun that's going to be here as well. And we've got Jupiter in this sign as well as Chiron in this sign. So it's going to be a lot. So the things that may come up here could be like strength in your communication in the way that you think. So I feel like it's going to be more about you, what you think, how you're feeling. It's about yourself, wanting to be in control of your destiny. And it's like with destiny, we can't really control what's in our path, whatever's going to come our way. Sometimes we get feelings and we get like, I remember a few years ago, I had a feeling I was going to be in a car accident, and I was being very cautious everywhere I drove because I had this feeling of being in a car accident. And I had it. It was just a little bump. It was nothing big. I didn't need to get the car fixed. It was a tiny bump, and even when it happened, it just felt like a little bump from another car, and there was no markings on my car. But I knew it was happening. But I couldn't control that either. I knew it was going to come, and I was trying to be overcautious. I was being very careful everywhere that I went in the car, and it was just destined to happen. So, but we're going to try control it. And even myself, someone who's I'm an Aquarian, so I'm a fixed sign, who I've been there where I've tried to control what's going to happen in my life, and sometimes we just can't control things. But this is going to be coming up this week. We're looking at every situation in a unique way. It's going to be, you might feel highly strung and confident about your belief systems. So conflict with those that think differently from you. And this is the thing. I have my friend who's a very strong Aries. She said to me once that she was reading things about our personalities, me being Aquarian and her being the Aries. And well, I forget what she actually read, but whenever we'd have an argument, I would say to her, okay, if I knew I wasn't going to get anywhere, none of us were going to change our opinions, I just say, okay, and I'd move on. And she said to this time, that really annoys me. She says, you don't believe what I say. I know I'm right. And you go, okay, and you move on because what I felt was right too. That was the thing. So we got here, wanting to stay in control of things that are out of our hands. So again, with the whole destiny thing, trying to over control things this week. Motivated to get what you need to get done. So you might feel more motivated with this new moon. And we've got here passionate about your own beliefs and what you have to say. So again, a little bit of communication is going to be coming up with this Mercury. Mercury is the way we think, it's the way we communicate. So it's going to be coming up a lot with our emotions and with this new moon energy. We've also got Venus moving into Taurus coming in the 18th. This is going to bring about things to do with our belief systems, our environments. Do we feel secure? Money can also be relationship. Venus in Taurus is going to be a strong aspect because it is ruled by Taurus. So Venus is going to be potent in this sign. It's also going to be conjuncting the node, which is on the 21st. So with this, it's going to be a destiny point or a life lesson to do with finances and also to do with love as well. It's like things are happening around the world at the moment with finances. You know, everything is just hanging on by a string. It just kind of feels like that. We've got Mars, which is going to make its way into Cancer. We've been waiting for this to happen for a long time. Mars has been in Gemini for around since September, October last year. So it's finally making its way into Cancer on the 26th of this week. Mars in Cancer you might feel more motivated to get things done around the home. Mars can be a bit of a strength here, and it can be about taking action, getting things done to do with family and home, nurturing, healing as well. But then there also can be a bit of arguments here too, because Mars is also the god of war. I always say Mars is a double-edged sword. You don't know which one you're going to get. It's going to be a strength, or is it going to be a bit of frustration there? And then we've also on the Pluto coming on the 23rd into Aquarius for 3 months. I'll talk more about that next week, but that's going to be a big thing that's going to come up here. And Pluto in Capricorn at the end here, where we can see it's sort of destroying all of our institutions and governments and orders around the world. Everything's really coming up to a head here. And there's more things that are going to be coming up these 3 months with this Pluto energy going into Aquarius. And what else I've got coming up this week ahead? I've got here, destiny will take you on a ride which you wouldn't think or end up in. So what's going to happen this week, where destiny, where your path is going to take you, it's going to be somewhere where you didn't think or didn't expect to be ending up in. Got a light shining brightly. So I feel like this is more like spiritual work where our lights, our energy is shining more brightly into where we're going, perhaps even getting more connection here to source. Staying on track, but staying more focused, staying on track. New ideas starting to emerge this week is going to come up for everyone. I've got here road hump suddenly appearing. So there could be, as I said, something about that's coming up with what I'm getting this week. The channeling that I've been getting is that sudden things in destiny, there's changes here. Where you thought you were going may not be where you're going to end up. I got here that there's going to be a sense of unity and togetherness coming up this week. There could be more rain coming up. I feel like in the other side of the world now, you're getting what we've been going through the last couple of years with the rain. We're now going through a heat wave where I am. So got here, take time to look at what has expired in your life. So things you don't need anymore. We always hold on to things to the very end, like security. We like to have security. We like to feel stable, but maybe we don't need those things anymore. So it is time to look at that and time to start fresh. I've got that also coming up for this week, time to start fresh and make a new start on certain things. But I do feel like we are going to feel more motivated this week, which is going to be a big change too. Okay, let's go to the callers. So I've got here Amanda, who's in Baltimore, Maryland in America. So hi, Amanda. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing good. How are you today?
I'm good. How can I help you today?
I was looking for a love reading.
Sorry?
A love reading. I didn't know if that came through or not. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Love reading? Sure. Okay, let's have a look ahead here. So you're single at the moment, Amanda?
Technically, yes.
Okay. Because I hear songs, certain things, and I just heard a song that said like I want to be single. Okay, let's have a look here. Let's have. I also have someone here. I feel like it's for you as well, who I feel like their mouth they had a dry mouth because my mouth was really dry, and before I always get nervous and a bit anxious, but they were saying to me, I just dropped the card. Let me just get the card. They were saying to me that the nervous and anxious was them. So I feel like this person had a lot of anxiety and nervous. I feel like they are also a man too. I also feel like in their home they would like to have things all tidy and neatly and things in order. Like when I look in there, show me the kitchen cupboard and opening up a cupboard door and everything is in order. The glasses and things are the right way. Does this make any sense to you, Amanda?
No, because he's actually a really messy person.
No, it's someone that's passed over. Someone that's passed.
Oh, passed. Oh, I'm sorry. Um, not as of yet. No.
Oh, okay,
I
all
don't
right.
know
Well,
anybody.
okay, all right. Well, just keep it there. Just bear in mind back of your head, because they're saying that you know them. Um, okay, could be even your grandfather that's coming in here. I feel like it's a male. Okay, all right. Let's have a look at this. I love reading for you. Okay, I feel like coming up this week, you're really got to say what you want with this relationship with this person. I feel like it's like he knows. I feel like the other person. I feel like he kind of knows where he stands or where he wants, but I feel like no one's budging. No one's coming. It's like you like the way how they are now, or one person likes the way they are now, but I feel like you're kind of together. You're together, but it's just hasn't been announced. So you just haven't come and said like out and said, "Oh, we're girlfriend and boyfriend." Um, I feel like I do feel like this person wants a relationship with you. With him being a bit messy, I feel like he likes someone that's going to clean up after him or pick up after him.
I
But I
do
feel
that
like with
all the
you,
time. Yeah.
okay. But I feel like you might get sick of that. You're going to have to get him to take some sort of responsibility for that. I can see you throwing clothes at him. So you might be like, oh, I'm sick of having to pick up after you. But I feel like this is a good energy. I feel like this could be a good match. I feel like he's there waiting. He's available. I feel like that he's like, here I am. I feel like it's you. You just got to come out and say what you want. But don't. I feel like don't pick holes. Like don't pick holes at everything. Just come out and say what you want. You are very much the nurturing, the one that's looking after people as well. Um, okay. All right. So I'm talking to you. Plus, I have this still person that's talking to me as well, a person that's passed over. I want to say, did your mum, your grandfather on your mum's side of the family, have they passed over?
Yes.
And your mum, she used to also care and look after her father when he was here.
Um, not necessarily. I did.
You did? Okay. All right. It can be sense. Okay. Because it's talking about your mum's side. He's like, she looked at this card and he was saying, that's me. It's her with me. But I thought it was your mum. But it could be got the message wrong. It's you. I feel like the men that are having spirit here is your grandfather. And
Yes.
he's, and he's saying that, it even could be you that likes everything neat and tidy. When he's showing me the kitchen cupboard, that could have been you. But he's saying, don't worry. He's saying, this man, I feel like this man that you got, he's telling me this man that you have in your life is opposite to you. And he's saying, but that's okay. He's like, we learn and we grow, but you're going to have a lot of fun with him. There's fun to be had with this man. He's he's all serious. Like I just feel like this man's waiting for you to say, "Yep, we're a couple. Let's go ahead with it." I feel like we're there. Um, there's also, I feel like, with you guys to travel, and that even could be coming up more next year than this year. But I do feel like there's traveling around Europe there with you guys that are going to go together. And I kind of feel like it's about starting like family. Like there's a future here with this person. They're not wasting your time. Um, I just feel like you just got to come out and say what you're going to say. But I do see a future with him. There's also like financial stuff's coming up in the cards here that I can see with you as well. And I'm hearing just don't worry, don't worry. It's like I've got to keep money in the bank or keep savings in the bank. And he's telling me to tell you like just don't worry. Like everything is going to be okay and everything is safe. And I also feel like there could be a new job on the horizon for, I feel like, not for you, for this partner, this man. A new job could also be coming up for him. It could be coming up near the end of the year, but I feel like there's a new job coming up for him. Um, I feel like he's waiting. Is your partner, so this man that you've got with, is he waiting for more money to come in or waiting for a better job?
Am I?
No, the man. Could be you, but I feel like it's
Uh,
more the partner.
yeah, he's working at a deli right now, but I don't really know too much because I'm not in contact with him. I just get little bits and pieces of it from his mom, what she tells me.
Oh, okay, okay. He will get the job that he wants or that he's waiting for, but I feel like it's not until the end of the year, but it will come in. But as far as the relationship goes, I feel like you gotta say clearly what you want. And so I feel like he wants a relationship with you. I feel like he wants to move forward. Um, there's a possibility also, I feel like, wanting to move in together too. So I feel like, but I kind of feel like it's on you. Um, yeah, because I feel like he's already there. That he already wants to have a life with you. Is he in New York by
No,
any
he's
chance?
in Virginia.
Is that Virginia? Don't know where that is. Is that like a city? Like is in like a
No,
where there's tall buildings and stuff?
no, he's in Virginia's estate.
Okay. I feel like I'm in some place like New York, like there's tall buildings, it's a busyness, it's a busy city. So whether you guys are going to go and visit New York or you're in a city like that, I'm seeing like a busy city. Um, to me, I'm seeing it as New York, but that's all I know. I haven't been to America, so whether it be it's something like that or it is New York, I feel like you guys are going to go there. Um, okay, there is. Okay, so there is a big city in
Um,
Virginia. So I just see you guys. I
yeah,
see you guys around that area in a city, and you guys are together. But just don't lose hope. But I feel like you're the one that has to. And I feel like this will be sorted by May. I feel like you guys are together in May. Like everything's sorted out, and you're together as a couple in May. Um,
okay.
I hope that helps you, to Amanda, and I'll just move on to the next caller. But thank you for calling in today.
All right. Did my grandpa have anything else to say?
Just asking quickly. He's just saying you're a bright girl. He wants to say hi to your mum for him. He misses her a lot, and he's like he sits with her. He sits with her. He laughs. I feel like this man has a very jovial side, and I feel like your mum's maybe thinking about old times, and he's there with her, and they're sort of like they're laughing. He's laughing with her about old times and things that have happened, and he's just saying thank you for being there for him as well. You played a big part in his life, and that's something that this man always remembers and always keeps with him. Um, but he's saying it's okay for things to be a little bit messy. He's saying it's okay for things to be a little bit messy. It's like just live your life and live it to the full. Okay. So we'll
Definitely.
just move on now. Okay. Thank you. We're on to Sharon. So we've got Sharon here who's in Washington. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Oh, so,
Hi,
hi.
I'm good.
And How can I help you today?
Um, I was hoping for a message from my mom or my dad today, hopefully.
Okay. Okay. As you were talking, I could see a lady coming through, and this lady, she had her hair is not straight. It has a curl to her hair. It's not um it's like sort of like above, so kind of above the shoulder a little bit with her hair. She's wearing clothes that's it's not bright colored. They're more dull colored, but there's a jacket. Like she's wearing a skirt, a top, and the jacket, but it's not a bright colored outfit that she's wearing. It's like a grayish color, and I feel like her hair is not gray hair. So whether I feel like maybe she dyed it or got it done, but the hair to me, the way I see it, it's not gray, and she could be a little bit slow, but she doesn't take nonsense. She's happy to see you too. I feel like this lady's she's a helper, and I feel like also she was a bit independent too. Does that sound like your
Yeah,
mother?
that's my mom. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. She's like, hi. she's hi. She's like, hi. She's just she's like
Hi.
saying you're very she's saying you're very special to her. She's calling you her baby girl. Like, so I don't know if she called you her baby girl when she was here or if you're the youngest, but she's calling you her baby girl. Um, she's also giving you a flower. So I'm seeing like it's a yellow flower. Like to me, it looks like a daffodil. So I don't know if daffodils mean anything to her. Um, but she's seen that. Did she pass from cancer by any chance?
Um, no, I
No?
don't know. She died in her sleep, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's okay. I just put that in there because sometimes in Australia, daffodil can be a symbol of cancer because we have a foundation here. So I just thought that might have been it.
Oh,
Or it could be just she
I
liked
just
yellow
bought
flowers.
I just bought daffodil root herbs.
The
Are you
daffodil?
there?
Yep, yep, I'm here. You just
Yeah.
cut out a little bit. Okay. Yeah, because she's showing me that with you. Because she's giving that to you, and she's also very much a humble person. What do you want to tell? Tell her. I'm just seeing you, and she's like, we're gonna start cleaning up. Like we're gonna start. I can see you, and there's a lot of stuff around you. She's like, we're gonna start putting things in order. We're gonna start cleaning up. This lady, like, I don't feel like she liked to just sit around. She liked to keep herself busy, and I feel like I need to sort things out. So if we do it around you at the moment, you need to sort some things out, or you need to do a bit of a cleanup. Um, I am seeing a bit of a cleanup that's happening, where even like we call it here council cleanups, where we sort of anything that we don't want we can leave outside, and the council comes and gets rid of it. But I just feel like there needs to be a big cleanup that happens, or that's going to happen around you. And this woman also loves her family as well. Over in the other side, she's got a lot of energy, and she's doing like she's able to do a bit of like she's dancing. She's being very energetic on the other side. She also has a cat. I can see a cat with her, and the cat is more than one color. It could be like a tortoise shell, but it has like a white, but it also has like an orangey yellow color to it. Great different colors on this cat. Have you got a cat that's passed, or does she have a cat?
Yes, we have a cat, Courtney.
Okay, because I can see the cat with this lady, and she's patting the cat too. I feel like she likes the cat. She showed me that she likes the cat, and she's very proud of you as well. And I don't know, sometimes you get very frustrated, or you like sort of get really holding and sort of, I can see you stamping your feet, and she's just saying, don't stamp your feet. She's like, it's okay, take things as they come, breathe, but don't stamp your feet. So I don't know if sometimes you get a bit frustrated, or you sort of stamp your feet in a bit of like, if you get a bit frustrated, or then things aren't going to go your way. But she's saying, don't stamp your feet, just be okay. Um, okay. There's also next March, I feel like you are going through your own transformation here too, because you're getting stronger. She's telling me you're getting stronger. She's like, there's a lot of healing that's been taking place. She's sorry that she went too fast. She's saying, I'm sorry that I went too fast. There was like no time to prepare. There was like things that needed to be done. It's like things that are left half done, and she's saying sorry for that, because I feel like this lady, if she knew, had a heads up, she would get things done in order, and she couldn't. And that even maybe what I'm seeing now, and what I was seeing earlier, where I was seeing things around you having to get things sorted out or cleaned done, because I feel like it's to do with your mum. But she's very happy, and you're also the leader, because she's telling me you are the leader, and you're the one that's going to have to lead everyone through this. But there is also, I feel like, within this year, so within March this now to March next year, there is something that's coming in here where there's an ending taking place, but you're moving on to something better. And I feel like this could be to do with where you're living or to the house, but I feel like you're moving on to something that's better. There is some sort of ending taking place here, but it's a good, positive ending that's coming up. So your father, he's still with us?
He's passed.
He's passed too. Okay. And you look after you look after your dad? She's
Yeah.
talking about the dad. She's talking about the dad being looked after by the dad. Okay. He's thanking you for, I could feel like there's a lot of thank you for that. He was a very reasonable man as well, but he wasn't as flexible as he could have been. He could have been more flexible, I feel like, with him too. But he's coming in and sending his love to you as well. And he's just saying, don't be uptight. I feel like we just need to relax and just try and just be flexible with what's coming in. But I feel like within a year, I feel like it's to do with the home, but there's something better coming in for you. It's a positive change that's coming in here. You're moving on to something better that's more fun.
Okay.
I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there for you, Sharon. I hope I helped you today, and thank you for calling through.
Okay.
Okay, everybody, thank you for tuning in today. It's been a terrific show. If you want to contact me, you can on Lady D Psychic Parties. That's my website and my Facebook, my Instagram, Lady DS Psychic, same my TikTok, and my YouTube channel, Lady D or Danielle Psychic. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you for my next week's show. So bye for now.